Hi sis. Okay, so I wanted to get into a video speaking from my personal experience dealing with toxic man, and I wanted to give you guys some of the signs coming from an empath, because we all go through things and we all have to learn. And I just feel like here's a few helpful signs that may help you out today. So before you go on that next date, sis, come with me and let's chat so that you know the warning signs. I have some hydro boosts. So one of the first signs is love bombing. And what I mean by love bombing is that he builds you up to perfection. He gifts you early on, and he comes at you very hard with overwhelming, intense emotions. Excuse me, but I meant that shit. And if he does those things, sis, then run, because it's only a matter of time before he attacks you with harsh criticism or words. And from my experience, this has happened. At the beginning, a guy I was dating was buying gifts, just doing everything right. He was building up my confidence while I was trying to lose weight after giving birth. And then about 6 months later, he started attacking my weight. So ladies, this can happen. A man can build you up to the T, and then once he sees that you have enough confidence, he takes it all away out of spite or when he's angry. So that's why it's our job as women to always be confident about ourselves, self-secure, and to always be mindful and pay attention of that inner feeling we have when someone's not the one. Know what you want and know what you don't want. So the next big topic is gaslighting. Everyone should know what gaslighting is, and everyone who knows what gaslighting is has probably already been through it or currently going through it now. So signs to pay attention to is a man can make you doubt your own reality and pretend that nothing has happened when you confront him about his lies or his actions. He's going to be dismissive of your feelings, so pay attention about how he treats his mom. He's going to make you feel like you don't know what you're talking about, and that's going to cause low confidence, especially in a woman. It should be healthy communication all the way around, not just one way. So the next big sign is gaslighting. Means that if you tell him how you feel, he's going to lie about it. If you tell him about your feelings, he's going to be completely disregard or dismissive about how you feel. And if you recall past events or present events, he's going to be completely deniable about what happened. He's not going to be willing to talk. He's going to be very immature and non-communicative. This is also traits of an avoidant. Following up by gaslighting is guilt tripping. It's just purely tea, you guys. But this is when a manipulative man with toxic traits try to use your own emotions against you or your own heart against you. Because as women, we're naturally willing to stick things out, right? Okay, so you might see this as emotional leverage. That means he's holding something against you. A perfect example of this from my own personal experience is when I was dating a man who told me that because he got a ticket while driving me, that I was supposed to pay for his ticket. Red flags. Let me know in the comments what you think about that. So number 4 on the list is blame shifting. Blame shifting is when he makes everything seem like it's your fault when you confront him about something. He never takes accountability for his own actions, harsh words. He makes everything go around in a circle so that it circles back to you to get your reaction. And if you have an outburst or short temper, he's going to make it seem like it's your fault. So be easy and exit out safely and as calmly as you can. You can't win with a person like that, especially a man. A perfect example of this is that I told a man about how I feel, and he blatantly told me, I don't give a damn about your feelings. He faithfully said that shit to me like he was writing a song lyric. I kid you not. And then he would make it appear as a joke or that I was too sensitive. Now, if he's not taking responsibility or accountability for the way that he makes you feel, then take responsibility of the way he makes you feel and get up out of there. It doesn't matter how good the pen is. Just exit and leave and do some spiritual mantras to cut these ties to him so that you can get the love that you deserve. And I'm rooting for you, sis. And I'm rooting for me. So let's lock in and do this thing together. But blame shifting. He points the finger at you and never himself. Don't deal with a person like that. Friend, family member, or a man. A man can always tell when a woman's not dumb. And they hate it. Especially if they're a confident woman. You get told, oh, that you're big-headed. Or you're too arrogant. He wants you to lower yourself all the way down to his shoes or your shoes to build himself up. Because he's jealous and hates the way that he feels about himself. Because he doesn't have the same confidence. And that's the problem that he has to deal with. if he's willing to go to therapy. Okay, sis. So the next one is playing the victim. This one, I'm afraid to say, is every man's favorite. So what they do is, you can tell them how you feel, and they'll reverse the whole story as if you're the one that's in the wrong. Another big red flag in that situation is that he was always obsessed with women saying that I'm sorry. Weird, right? But take notes. Write them down. So the last toxic trait, sis, is walking on eggshells. You have to be careful about everything you do around this person, just so they don't tense up or be mean or be volatile towards you. That's not the way things are supposed to be in a healthy relationship. That is not health. That is called death. So run to the moon if you have to. I'd rather be burned by the sun itself than somebody that I'm in a relationship with. A perfect example of this is when a man told me that I was too fat and that I'm bigger than most men. He told me that if I lost weight, we can do more things intimately to where he can pick me up. That's not my fault. That's his fault. Maybe he needs to work out in the gym a little bit more. Don't let this be you. I learned from my mistakes, and I take accountability for not leaving sooner. I don't wish these kind of relationships or traits in a man on a woman that she feels like she has to just deal with it. Sis, don't let my trauma be yours, and I don't want yours to be mine. So I find that this video is very helpful and informative, and apply it to your life if you can. I'm going to apply every word that I've spoken about these signs to my own life and keep elevating and leveling. I feel like certain manipulative and toxic men really take away our feminine energy, women, and our ability to love. So if you don't want to be Stone Cold Steve Austin, find a man who loves you just the way you are. Another perfect example of walking on eggshells from my own personal experience is that when this man constantly insulted my weight and how big I've gotten after giving birth, or wasn't losing the weight quick enough, whenever we got food or DoorDash to eat together, I would wander off somewhere away from him so that I can eat alone. Wandering off to eat alone is not the way to live. And when I confronted him about my feelings, about anything that he did, he would laugh or say that I was too sensitive, or say that it was a joke, or claim that it was never done, or that this action never happened, or that these words that he's spoken never existed. I'm not dumb. I remember everything. And the best part about that is that when he exited out my life, that was the best day ever. And I've been eating good ever since. Long story short, he blocked me, and I blocked him right back. And on that note, I hope you find the love that you deserve and have the confidence in yourself to leave any situation calmly and safely if you can. Find you a foodie just like yourself. Work out together when you can, or work out on your own when you can. Anyways, I hope that this video really helped. Please like, comment, and share your thoughts down in the comments. Can't wait to hear from both women and men down in the comments, and share your relatable experiences or stories. See you guys next time.